Yep, it's that time of day. Apparently it's Halloween, apparently, because the whole thing's an illusion. We never, these holidays or whatever, these days, like giving it all a meaning. And then, but that's the point of it, right? The point of this experience is kind of like playing the part and enjoying it, enjoying the illusion, You can tune into the frequency of, oh, it's Halloween. But other than that, it's just like any other day. What? And it's not like, depressing mindset. It's more just like you could tune into that vibe, that the collective, coming together and be like, oh, it's Halloween, the vibes, because it's really just that. We're collectively agreeing to experience reality a certain way based off of what day it is, fucking whatever. Just it's part of enjoying the human experience, just enjoying the holidays and the seasons and the different types of vibrations that are going on around those holidays. Really, it's just that either way, no matter what day it is, you could feel good, you could love life, and you could be high vibe. Not just high vibe because it's Halloween, or not just high vibe because it's Christmas. You know what I mean? That's the point that I'm trying to get at. So, but yeah, have fun with this experience. Fucking play the part, and play the part you want to play. But as long as it's a part you're trying to play and you want to play, then fuck it. But this time around, guys, obviously I hope your day's going good. If it's not, well, do something that you love. It'll be better. You can't just think in the mindset of, oh, it's going to be stuck like this forever. Hell no. Every moment's a new moment. Every moment you're a new version of yourself. So hell no. Nothing is set in stone. Get out there and do what you want. Change your dreams. Do something that makes you happy and excites you. Following that highest excitement. Anywho, this video is how to never be abandoned again. Reclaiming your own energy. Calling that shit back. Because not everyone is deserving of that shit, of your energy. So if you're just freely giving it and not really cautious of what you're doing with it, obviously you're gonna be drained. Duh, Everyone's coming back from the Halloween parties, huh? Oh yeah, you get some candy? I'm sorry, no I'm not. Come on, buddy, go this way. Gotta be careful though, huh? No coyotes. We don't want no coyotes, So far, so good. So far. Yeah, so far. But no, this one's reclaiming your power, man. And it's a process. But you get used to the process. And once you keep doing it, you keep going, you're gonna feel better, you're gonna feel lighter, it's gonna be easier to attract what you want. You know what I mean? Shout out the moon in the background, as always. Hello. Because, you don't ever have to be abandoned again. You don't. And the truth is, no one can abandon you unless you abandon yourself, right? Because it's all reflection dynamic anyways, at the end of the day. So if you're not abandoning yourself, then it's gonna be harder for others to do that. You know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, they made the wrong turn or what? Marley. Yeah, sniff your shit. He's sniffing his poop. You know how dogs do it. Imagine being a dog. You poop, you're like... fucking funny ass motherfucker. But not literally think about it. You know what I mean? When we enter relationships, or friendships that drain us, we are basically tolerating that energy that isn't in alignment with us. Why the fuck do dogs do that? They'll shit and they'll just kick the dirt. Like, bro, I can still see the shit. You didn't cover anything. Why did you fucking fling dirt on it? They're like, oh, just a sprinkle on top, I guess. I'm fucking dead. It smells. Anywho. Ugh. Let's walk this way. That shit stank. But yeah, man. It's gonna be okay. Hold on. I want to see if there's spider webs on here. No spooder webs. Okay. I heard some shit. Hold on. Anyways, it's gonna be alright, guys. You just gotta believe in the process. Trust in that process, because everything's an unfolding. And it's what you're doing in the meantime of everything unfolding is what's gonna set you up for more of a success. You know what I mean? But that's why you gotta be careful when you're entering these friendships or relationships that drain us. You know, if you can tell him that, if you can instantly tell that it's draining you, get out of there. You know, because when we tolerate energy that doesn't feel right, when we keep trying to prove we're worthy of love or whatever validation, we're already then at that point abandoning our truth and ourselves just to hold on to someone else's. Like, come on, bro, it ain't worth it. Don't do that. You know, you come first. You know, abandonment doesn't happen when they leave. It happens when the moment you say, I'll keep shrinking just so they'll stay. I'll keep being a version of me that I'm not really just so I could ease attention and they could stay. That's when the abandonment begins. And then following after that, sure, they can abandon you, but it starts with you. And that's the moment your soul whispers this, it's not safety, this is self-betrayal. When that happens, when you sit there and say, oh, I'll just shrink so that I can keep the peace. I'll just shrink so that they could stay and not leave. Fuck that shit. Life's too short. I can't do that. You know what I mean? Because it's like every time you lie to yourself, you're just maintaining. Every time you lie to yourself, to maintain peace, you're just trading your authenticity for a connection, and a false connection at that point. It's not even genuine, because real connection would bring you peace. It wouldn't hinder you, you know? And that's what creates the cycle, really. It's because deep down you're hoping someone will finally choose you the way you keep choosing them over and over and over and over again over yourself. Isn't that funny? So it's like you keep choosing them when this whole time you had to just choose yourself. And then they'll choose you. But the more you choose yourself, the more of a magnetic person you're going to look and vibrate, because you chose yourself. You know, that's self-love. You know, you're setting boundaries. That's attractive. You know what I mean? But healing that abandonment wound means coming home to you, coming home to yourself, fixing the connection with yourself so that you can properly manifest other, like, real connections. You know what I mean? It means learning to sit down in your own energy, with your own energy, without needing someone else's to validate your own worth, you know, to validate you or whatever. So when you stop abandoning yourself, you're going to become a magnet for the people who reflect your wholeness, who reflect your authenticity, the real you, and not your wounds and not your ego, you know? So really, just the next time someone pulls away, don't chase, attract. You know, check in with yourself and ask, like, where have I been abandoning myself? And how should I change? You know, there's certain areas that we're neglecting of ourselves. Don't do it. It's like, because it's the moment that you take the time to reconnect with your truth. That's when no one can leave you. If you can't leave yourself, it doesn't matter. That's cool. Because at the end of the day, you have yourself. It's really that. Because you're no longer going to need, I can't even talk, bro. The moment you can reconnect with your truth, no one's going to leave you, because that's when that's when you are no longer leaving yourself. Did I say that right? Yeah. Alright, cool. Making sure. But yeah, when you don't leave you, it doesn't, alright, cool, you got your back. You know, fuck yeah, self-love. But that way, because you got yourself, because you fixed your connection with yourself, if someone does leave, it's less of an impact. Because you gotta understand too, the real ones that are meant to stay will stay. If they left, they weren't for you, you know? You grew out of the frequency that they were at, or whatever. So now, you got more space and time to do what you gotta do. Maybe they were holding you back, you know? And the more you act on your purpose, sorry, my jaw's tense. Probably part of the symptoms of ascension, vibrational energy shifts. Anyways, you know, getting a download, whatever. But it's like you're gonna make space for the things that are in alignment with you once you just say no. You know, once you set these boundaries, once you stop giving your energy away so freely. It's one of the most magnetic things you could do. Trust me, been there, done that. The moment, because I used to be Dude, seriously, I was a people pleaser. I tried so hard before my awakening to just do things for people so that I could earn their friendship, earn their love. And it only did the opposite. They just manipulated it, and then they were fake. It sucks. It's like you think you're doing it for a reason. No. And I was less attractive as a person, too, because of that. The minute I started to take my worth back and woke up and stopped letting people walk over me and saying no, actually saying no, and having that self-love for myself enough to say, you know what, no, fuck you, bro, stop using me, or not, dude, fuck, whatever. I started to feel so much better. Like, people hit me up to hang out. They want to go to a club, they want to go to a bar. You gotta listen to your body, you gotta listen to your intuition, because the ego is like, sure, I want to kick it, but then my intuition's like, nah, I don't want to go. And then come to find out, they ended up going to like bars, multiple bars. I don't go to bars, it's just boring. So I would have been just there wasting my time and energy when I could be at home making music, working out, making a video, whatever. You know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, when you start saying no and choosing yourself first, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to thank yourself. So don't be so quick to say yes just because you don't want to create a problem. Like, bro, first off, if these people are really for you, there's no problem there's no problem. They're just gonna be understanding. There's gonna be reciprocity. So that's like the word of the month for me. Reciprocity. Gotta love it. But anyways, happy Halloween. Or what's left of it. It's 11:33 right now. But hopefully you guys got some good candy. If you didn't do shit because it's another day, then whatever, I got some candy, but that's because I gave it at work. Damn, it's Friday. Forgot about that. Bro, because I work 6 days a week, I don't really feel Fridays anymore, Like Saturday, tomorrow's my Friday, but I get one day off, and then I go back to work. So it doesn't even really count. But I got used to it because I need the money. I'm trying to do some shit. So, yeah. Plus, I might be... I guess it was supposed to be a surprise, but I'm pretty sure I'm moving to Pennsylvania with a special someone. That's a surprise too for later. But yeah, so I need the money. I need to save the $8,000 because that's a good amount to move over there and get a cheap apartment, get a job. Yeah, and it's just cheaper than California, bro. Fuck that. I don't know. I feel like I need a fresh start either way. I want to travel the world, and I don't know, man. I just feel pulled to go. So obviously I'm gonna vlog there. You already know. This is like in 4 months though. So we chilling. Plus I'm gonna miss my dog, dude. Like, I'm gonna miss you, Marley. Fuck. But I know he understands, and the love is infinite. So I'm just gonna enjoy each and every day. But I'm excited. I'm excited for this shift. I really am. Good shit's coming. For both of us. For all of us. It smells good outside, man. It smells like love and life. Yeah, love and life. And love and light. Mm-hmm. But yeah, guys, choose yourself. You're gonna feel better. Set boundaries. You're gonna feel better. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. After all, I am a daily YouTuber. Peace. Used to care.